breakfast. Gotta love it. So here, what we're doing are setting up for a side-side 45-degree angle back. You want to get it between these two trailers, and you have to keep your truck and trailer straight in order to really get a good setup, whether it's another truck right there or a trailer or a wall. Don't run into the wall. So right when the driver's shoulder goes right in between the second spot, that's when you want to start turning your wheels all the way to the right. All the way. Imagine a analog clock and you're turning to the 12 o'clock position. And you keep going. Now again, you want to get in this spot, so you want the bumper to go just past those two lines right there on the bottom of the screen. And if, again, you look, now the driver's turning their wheel all the way to the left. You know when to stop once you're able to see the trailer and the mirrors on the side, and you want to straighten your wheels out as you keep moving forward until you're far enough ahead, and then you want to get out and look. And then as you can see, once the trailer's bumper is just in front of the spot that you want to go into, even if it's a little more forward, then that's when you want to get out and look and estimate how far back you need to go before you start turning your wheel to start pivoting into the spot. Now in this instance, the driver is using a cone to help use their marker right for backing. You see the cone right there. It's pretty much going to be the halfway point where the driver is going to start backing in. Don't look at the inside line. Use the outside line because you always want to be a few inches inside. Now in that right there on the ground, that's the glove, and what they're going to do is use that as the halfway mark. And the tandems, which are the back two axles of the tractor and trailer, they're going to stop on that glove, and then they're going to start turning their wheel because they want the trailer to go to the left, so they're going to turn the steering wheel, everything all the way to the right. That right there is called the glove method until you get more comfortable doing backs. Now you see right there, they're starting to turn their wheel to the right slowly. The truck is going to start angling, this is a 45-degree. The tires are right at the halfway mark, and just watch. Back of the bumper is right in the sweet spot that we needed to be in. We wanted by that cone, not on the line on the left. And now the driver's getting out to make sure that it's going to be in alignment with the way that they have the cone and the glove set up. Now we're just letting the trailer pivot or swivel, swing in, whatever word you want to use for this part. And right here, if you could look right behind this gentleman, the tires are straight. So now the driver is swinging it in, but they're not going in at an angle, they're just pushing the trailer in when they needed to get in. Now it's in the spot that we needed it. So now let's see what they're going to do. And you know you're not jackknifing because you have that nice gap in between the truck and trailer. And in this instance, the driver is going to start going forward to the right. 3 seconds, you count 1, 2, 3, and then turn the steering wheel to the left, everything to the left, and go back 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now let's watch. One of the main things when it comes to backing, whether it's a straight back or a 45, alley dock, whatever type of back you call it, take your time and get out and look as much as possible. When in doubt, get out and look. And just like I said earlier, the driver is going to pull forward for 3 seconds, turn the steering wheel, everything to the right. It's a 3x3 method. You pull forward 3 seconds, you go back 3 seconds. But you turn your steering wheel to the right when you go forward, and then turn your steering wheel to the left and go backwards. And again, you can tell that the driver's not going to jackknife and damage the truck because they have a gap in between the back of the truck and that section of the trailer. Taking it nice and slow, and you guys see that that DOT bumper is still in that section. We wanted that to be inside the lines. So let's watch and see. Now they're turning their tires to the right and just going to make small corrections as they move back to get into this slot nice, slow, and safe. Helpful tip, if you keep your wheels centered when you're doing these type of backs, it's just going to pivot the trailer more in the direction that you want it to, but it's going to stay in the middle. So if you want it to go a little bit to the left, right, keep your steering wheel centered. This video was recorded on January 31st, 2025. So what I was just pointing at, guys, is we want to have the truck get back in front of the trailer, and so that's all the driver is doing at this point. Sometimes we use terms like get in front of it, get underneath it, get in alignment. Just put the truck back in front of the trailer and then straighten your wheel up and you can go straight back and make tiny corrections as you're backing out. All they have to do in this part right here is just go straight back. So as you're backing, sometimes the trailer may go to the left or right. If you're having a problem on the left side, turn to the problem. Take your steering wheel and turn it to the left just a little bit, maybe 1/4 of a circle. If you're having problems on the opposite side, do the same thing as you go back and then put the steering wheel back centered. So you fix it and stay in the lines. You don't hit anybody's property. damage anything and so forth. Now what they're doing in this part right here is they're doing a little bit more on the steering to do a faster correction in the back so that they don't have to pull up, because when you go and you do what we call an upgrade test to show that you have the skills to do backings, to drive, to be safe with your equipment and on the road, sometimes instead of doing a bunch of pull-ups, like take your truck and trailer and go forward to try to correct it, you can make tiny corrections as you're going back. And here I'm just showing you how everything is nice and straight and the driver did get inside our goal as far as parking. And if you see those cones back there, they're going to stop just a few inches before it, which can be your dog. It could be where you're shutting down at a truck stop or at a shipper or receiver, for example. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content from Puppet Trucking Adventures. Thanks, guys.